Welcome, everyone, to the Side Draft Podcast. This past weekend, Rowdy Busch sends it at Pocono in the Truck Series, wins his 51st Truck Series race, and ties Ron Hornaday for the most in that series.
That's pretty incredible for him to come in and win that many races. I know Ron Hornaday, it took him a lot more tries to win that many, but Rowdy, he's pretty good in that truck.
But we're here to go back through this race. Was it really eventful? This is our shortest notes that we've ever had. Like 5 or 6 points per stage. But pre-race, though, we had Noah Gragson, who was ill, and he's not going to race. The doctors didn't clear him to race, so they gave him a waiver. Eric Jones will replace him.
Yeah, I ain't sure what he come down with, but I hope he gets to feeling better. And I know he really want to get back in the truck and do some racing. I'd like to see what he would have done in the race.
Yeah, I think he could have won. He had the fastest truck. We saw Jones just easily run Kyle Busch down. But maybe Noah Gragson could have got the deal done there. But
yeah, because Jones, he had to go to the back of the field, and he races his way all the way up there. And it'd been neat to see what Gragson could have done starting on the front row.
And Ben Rhodes, who spun his truck in final practice, he had to start from the rear to get a new truck. Brett Moffitt would also start in the back for engine changes. Stuart Friesen, who spun in qualifying, would have to start in the back for tire changes. And of course, Kyle Busch would win the pole. And stage 1, Todd Gilliland would lead the first lap. But what did Kyle Busch do?
It didn't take him long, but he just went and took it from him.
Lap 11, we had Brett Moffitt. It was like one of the fastest trucks in the field. He was slicing his way through. He was even beating the 18 of Eric Jones. But he has an engine issue, so his day is over at that point.
It's unusual for that team to have engine troubles in a 2-in-1 weekend. That's pretty rare for them.
Kind of crazy because that's Kyle Busch Motorsports engines. It's kind of odd for that type of equipment to...
Yeah, I ain't sure what was going on with the engines there.
Both engines. So Eric Jones goes from last to fourth by the end of the stage, and Kyle Busch would short pit, giving Todd Gilliland a stage win. So don't know if that's just like a kind, courteous thing or if that was strategy. So I don't know.
I'm not sure on that one.
I'm pretty sure he would have won either way, but we had Gilliland, Haley, Dalton Soldier or Sergeant. And Eric Jones and Grant Enfinger. So stage 1, kind of smooth. Nothing really happened besides the short pitting and Brett Moffitt engine issues. Stage 2, we would have Justin Haley first off in pit road, so that's big for him.
That's very big, but unfortunately, Kyle Busch and Mike Snyder stayed out because they pitted earlier. So they start on the front row. He's
all excited, like, yeah, I'm going to start first. Oh, never mind. Eric Jones would pass Kyle Busch. What in the world's happening here? 4 laps left in stage 2. So, really strong car.
Yeah, he had a really strong truck. To pass Kyle Busch, but for some reason Kyle keeps short pitting, coming in early before the end of the stage, and there really wasn't any cautions in this whole race, and that's what kind of made it go a little bit faster.
Justin Haley would have a mistake on pit road. Was talking about how big it was for him to come out first. Now he's having mistakes, and just couldn't get the rear tire on. Had to jack it back up again. Unfortunate for Justin Haley.
And then the leaders they pit during that stage.
Stuart Friesen would win stage 2. We'd have Friesen, Enfinger, Myatt Snyder in third, Cody Coughlin, and the 02 of Austin Hill. So not many big names up there besides Friesen, so that's and Enfinger, but that's kind of good for some of those other teams that need those points.
Yeah, it's good to see them teams because the stage points really count, and I think a lot of the regular teams want to try to get as many as they can.
Stage 3 would have Bo Lamassa's first off pit road.
Well, that's pretty good for that team.
And Jones would catch Busch. 9 to go. Jones had the fastest truck. Just couldn't get around him.
It's a little tough to pass, little there, But Kyle Busch, he has a strong truck, and it's hard to get around him anyway.
Yeah. People say, well, he's just beating young kids out there, but really, it's not that he's beating young kids. He's beating inexperience out there because, even these veterans in the truck series, yeah, they know how to drive a truck, but they don't know how to drive Xfinity and Cup and anything that they get in. So it's just really...
Yeah, I think Kyle Busch really understands these trucks and how to make them work, and he's really good. I mean, he's like, about every one he enters, he usually wins. So, and plus all the Kyle Busch trucks are strong anyway.
Yeah. He's really good at anything he drives. He could drive grocery carts out there and still win. That's Kyle Busch for you. But Kyle Busch would win, burning it down. Literally, he was trying to burn down the racetrack. I guess he doesn't like it because his tires.
He set the track on fire.
He set it on fire. And Erik Jones in second. So Gragson doesn't get the points for this. He just gets a free pass to miss a day. So. Doesn't matter where Erik Jones finished, he can win. It's still not a win for Gragson. 25, Dalton Sargent. Pretty good.
Yep.
In third, we had Stuart Friesen in fourth. Didn't really have a Stuart Friesen-esque day, but still good for that team.
Yeah, it's good because he started in the back, and good finish for that team. Still racking up some points for the point system.
And Justin Haley, after all those issues, comes back and finishes fifth.
Yeah, that's a good, strong finish for that team, too.
So, we have 2 more races before the playoffs officially begin. We have Michigan and Bristol. There's not really much drama going on right now, I would say. Not really. Other than Matt Crafton not in a comfortable position right now.
Yes, just say if Todd Gilliland would actually get a win, it would actually knock Matt Crafton off, and he wouldn't be in the playoffs. That'd be huge.
Yeah, so next week we go to Michigan, and I think it's going to be a place where we see the KBM trucks really just tear it up. Gregson's going to be really fired up to finally win again, get back in the truck after being sick. Also, Stuart Friesen, I think he's going to be good, but who do you think will seal the deal?
I'm going to go with Justin Haley. He's always pretty strong. I'm going to pick him for Michigan.
I'm going to go with the 52 of Stuart Friesen. As I said, he's going to be really strong. Hasn't got that win yet. Really reminds me of Chase Briscoe last year. So, really strong. Could have won a bunch of races. Just luck and issues getting in his way. So I picked Friesen. It's going to be an interesting race. Not sure if any Cup guys will be in it. So they're probably going to be good if they are. But who knows? Bubba Wallace won this race last year. So wouldn't put it past him to run this one. But we'll see you for the Michigan race review.